Good evening to everyone. Baby Bia will be a Michiao and a Friday. Na say abawa kwamuno na wa onim. See bedin komo. Intino mestre say this is your first time of coming to this platform. Mestre say obinya botre na wanya otwen ho. Na watimi etie die ebeka nina. Na watimi edi abo bra. Because platform we no ye ka enema miensa. Enema miensa ni ye ka ho asem. Ye ka spiritual aya dia ebata nyankopon ade bia eni nyankopon ehie bia no spiritual. Ani ye ka no metaphysical. Ye ka niema efa metaphysical nani ye ade a umfa wani we ehu niema bia ebro wadwen ene wonti ase so eno bi metaphysical. Na also material adia wani hu adia obetimi related to. These are some of the things that we talk about. So let's say over platform as well. Na wa share na wa invite onamfo wa invite wa tagging crofo a wo hwa omo the same adwen omo pese mutie nimde a omo nye fanatic omo adwuma bie bibiano they want to learn. It says knowledge is power. So bia opeso usua de biano aya epese bisa any question opeso ohun bibia na watimi atiasie use who say mostly no mra uko school no omo bisa questions no they are the people majority of time na na say more time no they are more omadisua no ekosro pa omo mpasem bisa no na omo ntimi bibia ebesi bia omo mpese omo bebisa ho always they have speculations, they have some doubts, they have so many things in the mind. And untino yaba wa kwamu no yebesi biebie niema so yebesi ekyekye wo niema ni so senia adie bia obehu bia no wo hu nimde na wate ase na watimi aye ni yi nti mesere se oba platform na so na wa share video no na wa invite onamfo obi bia oben obi a onim se opese otie enema be buana brabo no you can share this video with, you can tag the person, you can invite the person also on this platform. Meda obi bia say baby bia obi a mechiawo say yanopawo ewiawo eyenumre omichiamu ninia na menim say nyankopon na dom no obia ehoye. Yes, and na Friday say thank God it's Friday. And jumafo no omani age say Friday because Saturday no and Sunday no they have time to relax themselves. And untino yabawa kwemu no yepesi esua de na me ankasa no me den delivery she does asamoa na me Ghana ni ba se say no because of akwantu untino most of my time no na me wo Nigeria. But sometimes na me kokoko baby bebre because me a priest you can say priest ayana nkofo bebre entiasie priest no eye obi a oye hunhumade anase odi edomonim eye amanne ema edomo that is a priest intino say na your first time mesre say obenya botre empempi no ya ni ni abotre na niema bia ye bese ye share no wontimi entiasie because uni otwen ho nti no waba platform ne so no mesre say obenya botre na tie mi yi pa na wotie mi a minim say ye di program we be kwa wiye no na wasua bibi na enema pa ene ade a wo hwehwe wa abrabom no wonsaka ti medamase samaba platform ne so ene ye fiade me pese ye discuss a very important topic. The topic is be careful with what you don't know. Be careful with what you don't know. And pray, because a year to 2 na ye near Mamma Crofont, ye shia Crofobie bree or ya brabum. In Crofobie bree by a brabumua, you who any intimate ye in summer or mocha, and in near ma or who some past experience near the idea. Now, it's all those things are. Now, you because ye life coach, now I church abraboase, it's me footwo, it's me cancel and crofont, In Nema Yeshia under our spiritual guidance and as a spiritual masters. Yeshia any yet me a savvy woman, yes, savvy woman for a long time. Yet me Yeshia Nema be every woman chain. Now, Neno. In pain be brain ayana inyema bi wo esi wo ya brabo mu ana se ye piesu ana se ebaya ya akwamu a we find it difficult to understand all those things. All those things, inyema be baya akwamu a we find it difficult to understand them. Nene ye pesi ka assembly. Na assembly nane say majority of us we don't understand things. Na se yentia diasia because say yentia sientino we are full of ignorance yentimi bisa. We find it difficult to be able to ask questions. You baby say, oh, I know say majority of you are muti and they. Majority of you from day one, from the time you met us. And I say the beginning in the beginning when you saw our videos, you saw our programs, what was in your mind? Because na yakeka nsem bebre akire yen yakeka nsem bebre akire yen say these people omobatwun akọ obonsam nchen. I know majority of you people, the first time you met us, the first time you saw our interview or you saw our videos, I know say a lot of people have been watching much of my videos, and you have seen my interviews with many people. But before then, before say onhu videos ni ade no na dream ben na na wo wutirim concerning us. Say obi hu obi say now or your video, what are the things that comes to your mind? What are the things that you think of? A day in the about wutirim. Say the first time now I know say you understand what you are preaching. You understand some of the teachings are yet church. Before then and then what are the things that you think of? So video then and I about you. Majority of you were having so much speculations that these people are they are demonic and their activities are more of witchcrafts or some occultic. Yes, majority of you no na mo doing said occultic things. But you have seen after some years of listening to us, understanding where we are coming from, you see, say we are speaking on a different level. We are talking about things that some are beyond your understanding. But I want to express myself in tree. They can also understand where I'm coming from. I know majority of you, when from the beginning, when you saw us, you saw our video, many of you were having so much doubts, so much speculation, so much misconception within your mind that These people are not speaking, they are not talking about God, they are devilish, they are occultic, they are so much this, that, this and that, because of what? From day one. Majority of you were having so much misconception, and even when we are doing live videos, majority of you will come and insult us. You will come on the platform, insult me, and so much things. We I see so much I see so much of the comments when people are insulting. Why? Because they don't know what we are talking about. They don't know where we are coming from. They don't know what kind of knowledge we have. I know majority of you were having so much misconception. Enema be briane ne wo motrim say niem we mu no niem o mo be kire ni nyina no e do be ko bonsam gem. That is what you people were thinking. That is what you people were thinking. Wasofo maybe wasofo anase obi or ben wakachi will say, hey, don't go close to these people. I quite remember when I started this spiritual path. One day, see, we all have we baby and yabeduha. Okay, we are coming from somewhere and nyakupon edi yabeduha. Now me turn phones La Paz. I was selling phones in La Paz. So more money in La Paz now. Okay? Now me turn phones La Paz. Now opposite Las Palmas. Now me turn phones Now one day I was reading a book. That was the beginning of my spiritual journey. So I was reading a book, and a man was passing by. Man be a minimum baby. So, say most of our spiritual books, Nana see enlightenment, and most of our spiritual books and your books in the Ohio or some, you see this form at my back, almost from here or my chair. You will see some of this. It's a demigod, okay? It's a demigod. But there will be a time I will come and explain the demigods. And na me kind book no. Na me kind book no man no onimi wo babia. Please share the video. Share. This man no onimi e wo babia. But o twemu na ohun se me kind book no pe no rash up. And o catch me say, "Hey, book ben na wo kan no." And I see eja pacho book ben ni. Because I wanted to find out his mindset. I wanted to know where he's coming from. I wanted to understand the kind of mentality he is having. So I was just quiet and I asked him, "Pacho book ben ni?" O see, "Hey, book way. Your occult book. This book is occult book, a demonic book. Mankind, I don't know who kind book way. Ha, meba mankind book no, a very demonic book. It's not good for you." So I was trying to ask him, "Sir, I want to understand one point. Which occultic society this book belongs to?" I just wanted to know. I said, which occult society this book belongs to? I want to understand. Because no catch me say book when it belongs to an occultic society. So I said, okay, which occult society that this book belongs to? I want to know. Now for the wakaji now. Osimiba mankind book way a occultic book. Monsieur J, I want to understand. Me pese me tiasie, me pese me hu baby a book we fi bae. Se wo ka say a occult book. Okay, occult brain, occult in anything. I want to understand, and I want the name of the occultic group. Now, if a man na cage now, want me Emma me muaibia. So because of that, he saw say, maybe I wanted to find out something from him, and official or no opia bunting. And I've seen that many of us, we don't inquire. We don't want to understand things. When we see things for the first time, we don't have that mindset that, oh, this thing I'm seeing, let me inquire, let me find out, let me do research, what this person is saying. Who is this person? I want to find out, I want to know this person. This is what is lacking. Many of us are lacking these things. And you're very easily to judge. Very easily to judge. You want the first timer. You intimi misa say, adie be nie, what is going on? Then na nipan eka, how can I understand what he's saying? You need that mindset. So whenever we see things, then bibia ewo yakumam, bibia we yetirimu biano, we have to offload all those things to the person. I've seen a lot of people showing deep ignorance because they don't understand what I'm saying. Some few days ago, I was talking about verse 2. Now, me can't verse 2 no, because a lot of people don't understand verse 2 system or verse 2 shastra. Me can't yen krofubi di matem basa. I saw so many comments, so many insults, because you don't understand me, because you don't know the background where I'm coming from, you don't know what I'm doing, you don't know me. You have not met me before, but you have the right, you have the guts, you have the mind to insult me. Huh? Because he said one to the American say, because he said one name the American, you don't understand what I'm teaching. One name the American, I say would dear tell. So be careful of what you don't know. I think this is about network okay? Huh? So be careful of what you don't know. Adia nimono. Don't express your emotions. What you don't know, what you don't understand, don't express your emotions. Don't express what you don't understand. Don't express your ignorance, because maybe finding out will be the savior, will be the source of your liberation. Huh? Maybe idea you are insulting, maybe that same thing will be the source of your liberation. Maybe you are passing through some difficulties here. You don't know, say, maybe that same person now would dinner terminal, you will get solution from that person. And majority of you people, mobile platform, you don't want to understand. Because it say, you just insult. You express your emotions. You express your ignorance. And ignorance is not an excuse. Maybe a nipana wudina terminal may not do anything against you. Huh? Nipana wo kan samboni edinati no, anase wudidi na tem wo social media no, you don't know the person's background. Unim baby a nipa nifi, unim niema nipa ne ye. You are insulting. Maybe nipa no won ka hyenkyirawo, but to me edi nipa na ti no will hunt you. I am because see na youth ayabai yensuro shi yemfa shi nya shi, because ye dimpanifo anima ye fom and yetimi ka asem bia kire pani, but you are forgetting, say, you also one day you are going to grow and become an old person, and you expect people, the young ones, also to respect you. Huh? You are insulting people who didn't crop water because unim their background, unim baby omufi, unim nia omuye, unim ebusuya obo. But because it's a when your platform untino, now would didn't crop water. Urefi say, once 10, 15 years, 20 years, once bini, now once what binyan nananum, what binyan crofwa, oh expect to say, omodi enimidie, and I say omodi respect ebemau. Huh? I want to tell you one story. There was a man be all too kind, he was traveling. And when he got to the airport, he got the Odu airport war, and they announced that his flight, the flight that he's going to take, is being delayed 15 minutes. So he decided, okay, semi flight, every delay 15 minutes. Let me go to a coffee shop, get myself some snacks and eat. So he entered into the coffee shop, got himself a snacks, going to another place. Of course, okotina baby no what me di snacks no. No kwaya no obi ti ho. Obi nso a ono so edi snacks, the same snacks no bi. Ana oti ho no. Na nipa na ono airtrain flight no. Oh, auto snacks no. He forgot to say obi or the snacks in the table, so no way snacks, So when he got there, because of not doing what flight in the he was eating from the snacks that person was eating. But what you say? Or no snacks now toy, not ni real say or the cine bag so I see a kunya for so. Now no koye no a onipa ne edi ne snacks no na bi ni na ye say snacks no dey buy and in the table ne so he began to eat from that snacks, the person's snacks. Na nipa na snacks ni ene dia no, he was laughing, he was amazed how the guy was eating his snacks. But ono na what on the snacks ne si ni bag so no was angry within him that the guy was eating his snacks. Please listen to me very carefully. Snacks no to any table eda ne bag so si ni nchen. But because say not doing any hontino, he was eating the snacks of the person. But the person was amazed, was laughing within himself that this guy is eating my snacks. Okay? But him now on the obi snacks was angry within himself, but was not able to express it. But guy who send any buafu. So they continue eating the snacks till a car snacks one on the table. So this guy was waiting, that said the snacks in the other. Okay, so the snacks in the end diano a year boko, he did not take it, and a guy never snacks in. The guy who was waiting for his flight took the last snacks from the table and ate it. This guy was shocked and he left. He was happy, he was happy because he understands, he knows that this guy doesn't know what he was doing. So he left there. So after 15 minutes, they made announcement that this flight going to this destination is ready to board. Then he is about to take his snacks, his bag. When he was about taking his bag, he saw the snacks that he bought. Who says snacks now or is not open, is still intact on his bag. So he began to think, say, So all this while, I was eating these guys' snacks without knowing. And see me that I was eating the guys' snacks, I was angry. Be careful of what you don't know. Be careful. He was eating the guy's snacks without knowing, and he was angry. He was angry because he was thinking the guy was eating his own snacks, but not knowing he was eating the guy's snacks. So this is how life is. You may not know the person you are insulting today. You may not know him. Maybe that person will be the source of your liberation. That person will be the source of your, breaking through in life. Maybe you are insulting Ipani baby pain. Huh? I said, majority of you who watch our videos, in the beginning, when you started watching us, what was the things that what are the things that you were thinking about? You saw us as a demonic people. But after relating with us, after understanding where we are coming from, after understanding the knowledge we have, you begin to understand that these people are different from what I was thinking. Huh? You begin to understand that these people are sharing deep knowledge that it will take you years to understand. But we are making it very simple. We are simplifying them for you to get access. Huh? I know. And I've seen a lot of people huh? Be careful of what you don't know. The network is very bad. It's breaking. It's breaking. Yeah. So be careful of what you don't know. Adia wunim hunim dieno. Mesra will say, inquire, bisa, and sana waka wasem. Adia wunim no, men kase eni ho. Adia wunhu yeno, men kase eni ho. Adia wunti yeno, men kase eni ho. Because the way you can only assess what Nyankopon ashisha. Okay? You can only understand adia Nyankopon anase nature design amount and open a bit in you. Intimacy share this kind of knowledge with you. Nyantubuasie, be calm. Be calm. Because the knowledge we are sharing is not from this planet. Huh? Knowledge na ye share no nimdie na ye nimu no na ye share with wo no. Ye share with university. The knowledge we have, the knowledge we are sharing with you, you cannot study them in the tertiary education or institutes. Yen chira wo university. Adia Americano, yen chira wo polytechnic. Adia Americano, yen chira wo secondary school. So yenyamre after training from different masters. Now we come to this platform to share with you. Please, if you don't understand, just keep calm. Because when we are sharing knowledge, we know that majority of people are not ripe for the knowledge. Okay? They are not ripe for spiritual knowledge. And you be now become obetiasie. You won't crofo be brewa. We have some people, they are even their education level on. You won't crofo be brewa. Their education level is very high. They have PhD. They have master's degrees. But omontiasie is very, very, very deep. Omontiasie baby the way omobetia semase no very far. Okay? So when we are sharing spiritual knowledge, we understand that there are some people who are not ripe for this knowledge. When we are sharing these things, we know that majority or many people, they are not ripe for spiritual knowledge. But we are trying, we are there to break down things, to create your good fortune. We are there to break down things for you to understand this spiritual knowledge. Huh? It's mesre say adebia wonti asie no. Adebia wonti asie no. My God, today's network is very bad. Let me try and see if I can use it. Adebia wonti asie no. Mesre will say, yeah, the network is very bad. The network is sure to towaha. This one is okay. I've changed it to the other one. Okay. I think it's okay now. I think it's okay. Yeah. So we expect say you should ask questions. It's okay. Try to ask questions. Ya come afedie. You know? Ya come afedie say a better part of us. Say to hide anything from African man, put it inside book. Huh? Say ya come afedie a better part of us. Say to hide anything from African man, put it inside book. Because yensua de yempenimu de yempesi besua hwe bibia yebehu bia yente ase bia no, we cannot ask. Huh? We cannot ask. And any na edi yenya edi yenyimu bebre no edi yenya, because we don't have the time, we don't have the mind to ask questions. Huh? Adia mechre, adia making. If say obi anase obroni anase yenka so obroni ana make same way ana ontiasia, that person will ask questions. Obe bisa questions. By here yen bisa questions biya. And one say ye dream say whatever nipa ne can be, oh janasem no okekano. Huh? I saw in one comment say obitro say yen Africans die yen pesi ye besom ye nyame. Now all the time, you know, we want to worship other gods. So when I watched, I just saw the comment, I was shocked. I say, yes. I was shocked why this person is writing this kind of comments. You don't know me. Unim baby I'm free. Unim knowledge I made share, the kind of knowledge I'm imparting into people. Unim, but ufiti ya because he say social media and I say credit boy funtino. You don't care to write anything on the platform. But your network in your okay, and now I'm why. If the network is okay, please say yes. Why? Because ensure to a hantino, I network echo on and off. Why? If the network is okay, you can say yes. from my Mihane okay, but maybe I'm one. Oh, okay, Mr. Michael. Ajima, Medase. Thank you. So, I said, say, majority of people don't understand and don't want to understand. They are full of ignorance. Let me tell you a life story of ignorant people. I want to tell you a story of ignorant people. Mom, they are full of ignorance and they don't want to come out. One day there was a great sage, a great personality. Otukwanko, one village, very deep village be. No, call one village, no. Now, mostly, no, in Africa, and I say, yediani yemuno, aya you use oils. Okay, I know so many of you use vegetable oil. You use sunflower oil. But in India, mostly they use ghee. Ghee is a product of cow. Okay, from cow milk, no one ghee. So this great person, Otukwanko, a krebiase, say okoye preaching. Now okoye krana seno. Now a krano, they don't understand anything. Now you know how they cook. They don't have oils in the need oil or village in one. So how they get their oil is when any dead animal no big drum, big container, big one. Intina bobia obewu no more than a drum nim. Abobia obewu bia no more than a drum nim. Now drum no etokro ewasie. So whenever emwani wu a omu dike a omu pro a eye nsuo efi omhonam eba anase omhonam duadam eba. So this is what the villagers they are taking. They are taking that water to cook their food. Deep ignorance. They are using that water that comes from the dead, decayed animals to cook their food. And they release that kind of food. They enjoy that food. That food, they use the decayed water from the dead animals. They use to cook food for themselves. And this is what they have been eating for years. So this great personality went there with ghee. So when he went there with ghee, he wanted to cook. The moment he started cooking with the ghee, all the villagers in Omomo village morning, they all seized their nose. They covered their nose. Great personality was using ghee to cook. They covered their nose, but they are using dead, decay water from dead animals to cook, and they relish that, and they are happy enjoying those kind of food. But when this great personality was cooking with ghee, they were closing their nose because the ghee is smelling. You understand the point? Please, do you understand what I'm saying? So Timasia, story way. This is how you see how people are dense. They are so deep in ignorance. And majority of us, we are still deep in ignorance. That akrantie bi ni yedi nkwan akrantie bi yedi nkwan yedi na bon sa for 1 week. This kind of grass cutters shit, no more the nkwan, they use it for making soup. People will eat it for 1 week. That smell will be on their hand, and they still relish those kind of food. The network again. My God. What is this? Let me go back. Huh? I know majority of us were eating grass cutter sheets. Grass cutter sheets. Yedi young quine yedi na yedi a bone yensa for 1 week, and we realize that than even eating food that will give us, we will come in a mood of goodness. Huh? Huh? Majority of us, we are full of ignorance. Full of ignorance. And ye can't inimdie bia, ye can't nyema bia, I want tiasia. You don't want to come down and understand them. You want to express your ignorance. So majority of people express their ignorance in public. Adi omontiasie, omonbisasie, omonyomo research. They just go and condemn them. They just go there, just come on the platform, insult people, talk anyhow to people because you don't understand what a person is talking about. Adi awontiasie, nipa wunim no bebia, adenti na wonhye, adi no eye se ebebo wabrabo. Pick the ones that will help your life. Take them and see. That is our problem. So majority of people are suffering, and they will continue to suffer because they are not ready to help themselves. I'm sorry, say network is disappointing, and this internet, anything in material, you cannot predict. You cannot predict material things, okay? You can't predict. Anytime be a bit me. So we should just try and see a bit to me. We can deliver what we want to deliver. Huh? And mesre say Sadebia won't tiasien. Mesre say you do your research. Do your research. Get proper understanding of what the person is saying before you can express yourselves. And I've said so many times that people don't understand. The people don't listen to understand. Majority of people listen to respond. And when you listen without analyzing what somebody is saying, what the person is saying, you always get it wrong. Yembisa ye ho say majority of the time no enema ye ba ye tirimu enema ye dwen no, all those things are all the time na ye no kre. We should ask ourselves that majority of time some things that comes to our mind, the way we think about people, the way we see people, the way we misunderstand people, that is how it is reality. Ayana eyenokre. The way I dream nyema bi fa nkofo no. Yembisa ye ho say ayana ni nan eyenokre. Yembisa ye ho. Say sometimes ya dream boni am obi say esemasi we nipa bonefo nipa we oyo court we oye say, but when you get closer to the person you see a different thing. You experience different life. Different thing be out you never thought of. Say this is how the person is. So please, we should do our findings first. We should do our findings before we conclude on things, before we judge people. Because maybe nipa na wu dinatem, nipa na wu kan sembone fa no ho, maybe a wotina ono ane beboa wo amu afi wo ha obi mu. Maybe a nipa na wudidi na tem no otina no obehia no wo baabi a obi ani ho ono na begye wo afiri ade bi a wo fam dini mesre se bibia a wonte ase no esise wo bisa esise wo bisa dini mesre obi a wo question bia no you can also write in the comment box. Then we can also express our knowledge about it. Bibia ye betimi a kire wo no a obetimi ati ase bia no. So wo questions bia obetimi a kire comment box wo na yetimi a kire wase. Meda obi bia se wonya amre de meka ni na ne se ade a wonti ase no. Be very careful. Say you express your ignorance. You express your emotions, because maybe ade na wo kan obi ebeba be hu o platform ne so ananso obi beti ebesi obi kwan, maybe na the person no hia moa na nipa no ohia bibi afi nipa ne nchen, but because of ade a wo nimu a wo ko kiro ye no akọ create a lot of problem. Yes, sorry sir, and the network no edi enyamo, and the network ni very stable, but we are able to deliver what we want to deliver. And if you have any questions, you can ask. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So question bia opese obisa bia obetimi ebisa. Yes, majority of you are asking about the Indian tour. Yes, the Indian tour is coming live. We are making arrangements. We want to have a very wonderful and a very fruitful tour, world spiritual charged, world spiritual enlivened tour. So we want to organize many things. So BBI, you want to join us to this our Indian tour. Prepare yourself so that we can make proper arrangement for you. Obi a pese only a Indian spiritual tour bia no, you can prepare yourself, prepare omoto ho na as soon as possible no ye hihye niema senia ye ko India, you can also benefit, you can also gain, because enye just going to India. We want to go and enliven ourselves, we want to go and spiritually charge ourselves, we want to go and experience some metaphysical, environment, some metaphysical changes. Be see kusua nema bebre so ewo India. It no we be a war question be no, you can ask. If you have any question, you can ask me. Sisi na yeah. If you have any question, you can ask now. Yeah, somebody was saying, our culture too is part of. Somebody was saying our culture is part of our problem. When an African or Ghanaian child begin to ask questions, his parents will begin to stop him or her. But in the other part of the world, they believe in smart kids that like questioning things. We need to change our mindset. Very true. Very, very true. We need to change our mindsets. If we don't change our mindset, we will continue to be where we are. We will continue to sleep in our ignorance. If we don't ask questions, you will continue to sleep in your ignorance. If you ask questions, then you can be able to understand things. Obi Bisa say, somebody is asking, is heaven and hell real? Yes. When we are talking about all this heaven and hell, I am majority of people don't want to accept all those things, because why? So that they can be able to exercise and continue to sin, continue to enjoy and sleep in their ignorance. Okay? People who don't believe in hell and heaven, I know majority of people believe in heaven, because when they read the Bible, it can't any heavens. But some people don't want to buy that idea. They don't want to believe it. Why? Because they want to sleep in their ignorance. They want to continue to sin. They want to get the room of committing more sinful activities, so that they will not think of any other thing. Because so believe you say heaven and hell or what, a bit guide you. It will help you to be able to guide and mold your life in a particular way. But so believers or ye na didn't say heaven and hell anywhere. That means you say or per se or ye nema, you want to do things, negative things to the fullest without any regression. So majority of people believe in hell and believe in heaven. But it's not you believing, it's reality. We have the heavens, we have the heaven planets, and we have the hellish planets. I know some majority of you think that there's one heaven and there's one hell, which is wrong. And this we have many hells, we have many heavens. Okay, but the highest of the heaven planet, Brahma Loka, the abode of Lord Brahma, the engineer of this material world. That is the highest heaven, Brahma Loka. Nayaka hell, we have Yeho Tala, Sutala, Yeho Kubim Paka. We have so many hells. We have so many hells. According to your activities, will take you to a particular hell. Okay? No be enkukum nipa near the omunina to the same cell. Debbie. God is not like that. So everything is designed, is properly arranged. God's creation, we're designing be pepe amayen. So we don't need to think say is there or not. We have heavens and the hellish planets. Ubisa, if there's heaven and hell, yes, there's heaven and hell. Somebody is also asking, Prabhu, how does items like pendants and protection rings work? Thank you very much for asking, Mr. Ebenezer Bonsu. Pendants, rings, or spiritual items, biana uyusuno. Nipana or ye that kind of items. Okay? When you get a phone, when you somebody buy you a phone, okay? When somebody buy your phone, you have to charge the phone. And even after charging the phone, you have to recharge the phone before you make a call. So that is how spiritual items are. Nipana or the maono. You have to consecrate that items before giving them to you. So be a pendant, be a ring, be a soap, be a oils. It depends on the piety or the potency of the person. Nipana or the adenama. It depends on the potency of that person. Or why investing in that pendant? Okay, so you can say pendant. Majority of people you know about in a single day pendant. Okay, you know about the single day pendant, and you know how powerful and protecting it is. So this pendant is not just pendant. There are people who do these things. Okay? Who be a pendant way more. I want to tell you something. If you open this pendant more, who say in nema ewo pendant in him. Okay? If you open this pendant, obia, I know say sometimes you'll be friend or say, oh, my pendant in a swabi. Okay, there are things are a war pendant in him. So the person nipana or concentrate these things, you know, and a di in niyama ashishim. Okay, so how would it work? It depends on the potency. In niyama nipano energies are war investing in making that pendant, soap, and oils, you know, that energy concentrated in them, you know, that makes that item powerful. So you can go and buy pendants, biawa bonting. You can go and buy tiantras, ewa bonting. You can go and buy so many things outside there. But if that you don't have obia, what consecrated those things, you know, spiritualize them. If you use them, there's no potency. There's nothing in that thing. Okay? Oils here are software the mamono. Oils are software any spiritualist the mamono. The same oils no omoton abonten. Ba wo kotoa because say maybe in niema wo ye intino unyame som anase u potency no aye very low, so you cannot use those items to get good results. But obia onu sunsum no wado asuko a watimi ati sunsum ase onim se oyi we ni we ukabo mu a ena uye mpaibo we guso a uye se guso a emanem energy a or the sa oyi oni soap ni mawa, you see say when you use it things change in your life. So that is how pendants, rings, and all those things they work. There are people who do all those pendants. They themselves, they don't use it. Huh? Maybe a nipana or the pendant in the mountain, and you know one can produce the pendant in the container, no, and you don't produce it. But because or one him dear or one can dear, or the cambo munitino or yema wa odi tu komuno, not that pendant, you know. And your effect is acting on your life, it protects you from negativities. So that is how rings, pendants, oils, soaps, and all those things they work. All depends on nipana or the mao. Okay, all depends on nipana or the mao, the kind of potency the person is having. Somebody is also asking, Bibisa say, I salute you, my brother. Okay, Nana. A clear or say bonsu, and I think we are under the influence of Kali Yuga. Yes, we are all influenced by Kali Yuga, but we should not sleep and think that, oh, because it's a madentino, mingusunda. No, you should not continue to sleep. You should wake up, and so wake you up. Yeah. Somebody's asking. Don't take criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from. Okay, thank you, Mr. Balfour Champon. Thank you very much. Don't take criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from. Thank you. You are blessed. Michael Ajiman also bisa say, is heaven part of the material world? If yes, why is that one cannot go to the heavens with his or her material body? Thank you very much for these questions. Mr. Michael Echampon. Michael Ajiman. Mr. Michael Ajiman. Very, very interesting question. You see, heaven and hell, they are part of this material world. So why can't we go there with our material body? Thank you. Yemfa this material world. Okay, yemfa yenya sasia yetisui. We believe say yenim say fish, or wonsium. Why can't we also stay inside water with the fish? How they live comfortably, they eat, do everything inside water. Even before you can even live inside water, you need some garments, you need some costume designed to suit that water before you can be able to live there. So that is how God have created Nyankopon aboni wiase. Okay? Any planet bia, any of the realm bia obeko bia, you need a particular body to go there. Like senia ye nim say ahonhum bebre eba this our earth planet. But they cannot operate unless they get in contact with a human person. Intino ye wiase na Nyankopon creating no. Before you can go to other realms, you need that particular body. Because yen planet and I say yen earth planet, our body is very gross. Our body is gross, which is made up of earth, fire, water, ether, and what? Air. Our body is being made up of 5 elements. That is very gross. But when you advance and you are able to operate your metaphysical body or your subtle body, that subtle body can go. It doesn't have any boundary in this material world. Only boundary be any material world be an obetimiako. But only the spiritual world, that the soul only can go there. Until you see, there are some sages, Himalayans. Even now, there are sages who are in the Himalayan mountain. They still do astral projection. They can still go in this material realm, but not spiritual realm. Do what you say? Before you can enter any of this earth, any planet, you need a suitable body for that place. Okay? Senia obia peso kwa America. Obia peso kwa America. But before you go to America, you have to follow the rules and regulations guiding America. You have to pass through the embassy. You have to go to the embassy. Apply for visa, pay tickets, do all those things to make sure, say, the place that you are going, you are ready for it. So to go to any planet or any universe in this material creation, you need a particular body, a suitable body for that place. It is like same as in Sium, you need a costume. Is very suitable to stay underwater for days before you can go there. What you see? So that is how it is. Obi Bisansu say, please, is the Bible from God? All revealed scriptures are from God. All revealed, please understand me. All revealed scriptures are from God. You can't review scriptures and anything. Scriptures are accepted by 3 authorities: Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. All these personality, they have to authorize these things. It's new Bisame say Bible is from God. They are original manuscripts of all scriptures. So if you are asking me, the original manuscripts of any scriptures is coming from God. The original manuscripts. Because see, the translation, Bible, the translation, AOB, and I translate it to suit your understanding. Okay? And the able to me, I can say, all real scriptures are coming from God. Okay? All revealed scriptures are coming from God. Oh, thank you. Somebody's asking who did the pendants. I do pendants on my own. I can do pendants because I'm a priest. And I know the terminologies, I know the science, I know the steps and the codes of making a pendant. And you'll be an pendant. Okay? It's not everybody who do pendants. Say, oh, Kaba, and sing a deep pendants. I do some. Me anka some ye pendants. Okay? I do some. Now, majority of the people are omuye pendants. You're from the Nastika Brahmacharis, Omu India. They are celibates. They are renowned celibates. They are also priests. They are renowned celibates who practice celibacy. And you can say Nastika Brahmacharya. Nastika Brahmachari is somebody who not even in dream release semens. Okay? Nastika Brahmacharis, they are people who are not even in dream they release semens. So they are the people who makes these pendants. Majority of the pendants are mortal. But also I do some because I was also trained to do all those things. I do pendants. I do energizing of yantras. I do so many things. I never be machine over the years, and I do all those things. Somebody also is asking, please, you wanted to say how much is the pendant. You can contact the number on the screen. He will tell you the pendant, okay, the price of the pendant. All scriptures are inspired by the Supreme Being. All means all. That's all means all, and that's that includes the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Buddhist Sutra, the Quran, the Torah, among other scriptures, spiritual books for our growth. Yes, they are all ordained. They are all revealed scriptures. They are all revealed scriptures ordained by God, inspired by God. But Gita is from God. Nyankopon Kasa. Okay, that's why we call it Bhagavad Gita, the songs of God. Nyankopon Nankasa Kasa. Okay, somebody say, please, which God are you feeling or worshiping? I worship only one God. You need two God. This is misunderstanding that most of us we have. Because Ghana, friend Yankopon, maybe Nigeria, friend Yankopon Chineke, Ogene, Osonobua. Okay? Because they are saying Ogene, Chineke, Osonobua. Me and me Ghana na me ka say Ogene, Chineke, Osonobua no enye Yankopon. This is what we are thinking. Majority of us, this is how we think. We have only one son. Ewia ebo wie mo. In Ghana, your friend, omo friend ewia. Owia so ewia. Okay? I know say even one kasa wo dialect mu ewo Ghana no, mo wo kasa mo friend no ewo mo frɛ ewia no ewo mo kasa mu. Emma ewia no ye different. There be yenti ase ne say obi ka asem na say it's not relating to the Bible pe na nipa no ensom nyame. That misconception, I want people to come out from that misconception. That kind of that mentality, I want people to come out from that mentality. God is one. Okay? God is one. God Nyankopon onimienu oye baako pe. But won ti ase ene wonim de nkyekire ye de ama won say okay Nyankopon bi wo ho. Na Nyankopon no wo ho no obi antimi hu no eno ye won ti ase. And you won't call for being so how much Yankupon say, they know say Yankupon be ho, but that Yankupon no, because it's sending 2 mates no, Obia entimi huno, or your spirits, and also ye in go for entias. Okay, and also ye in go for entias. And ankrofo so or believe say etiase say nyankopon bi wo ho ba nyankopon na wo ho no owo ne hunam dua na ne hunam dua no sunsum na obi a obetimi ehunu no ono so esese nipa no edo asuko owo sunsum ansa no obetimi ehunu nyankopon entino ye ni nyame ye need to God and na bafo champon akan or see there is only one creator. The supreme being, God, God, is just an abbreviation or a title to the supreme being. J stands for generator or of all, operator and destroyer. Okay, so if you come to the Hindu system, we have the Trinity. We have the Trinity here. You have Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva, and this is a very deep topic. Okay, the same Nyankopon, but divided in whom and Son. Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva. The creator, the maintainer, and the destroyer. So Nyankopon oye bakope, but one tia siene chire so be anka adia wo tiase anase related to your Bible now, that means that person is not worshiping God. That is wrong. It's very wrong. Yeni na ye kwa Accra. We are all going to Accra. Somebody want to use flights. Somebody want to use Pragya. Somebody want to use moto. And Ghana mo friend moto. Somebody want to use ono person nante eneko. Yeni na ye kwa Accra. It depends on, we are all going to the same destination but different vessels. This is what we don't understand. And until now we say we are all worshiping one God, but the practitioners they find it difficult to understand and they are fighting among themselves. Let me ask you one question. Nipa will be saying a question we know. Say Jesus Christ and Anna Prophet Muhammad Anna Lord Buddha you think say when they meet each other they will fight among themselves? They will never. Because they are speaking the same thing. Love of Godhead. Love. And don't majority of us we have to awaken. Yes, baby I done ya dache yenyane you begin to understand spiritual things and metaphysical things. Thank you. Obisu bisa say, please, have you seen God before? The creator? If you have not seen God, me, I have seen God before. I have seen God. You will shock. Who can tell you your father? See a who? If you are a small child. When you were a small child, who told you your father? When you were a child, who told you your father? It's not your mother. It's not your mother. And your mama na chira so papa ni. Huh? Ufiti ya na hu say o papa. So when you want to see God or you want to understand God, the scriptures is our mother. Seek the scriptures. Look for scriptures that talks more about God. Deep knowledge about God. Then you understand God. You will see God. So if you want to understand God, you want to see God, come closer. We will show you who God is. Okay? If you want to see God, you say, who need any doubts? You don't have anything. You come, I will show you God. Sir, please, can you describe how God is? Can I describe God? In the Brahma Samhita, it says, Ishwara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Adi Govinda Sarva Karana Karananam. In the Brahma Samhita, it talks about God, how God looks like, how God is the Ishwara. He is the master of all, everything. He is the enjoyer. He is everything. He is Ishwara Parama Krishna. He is Krishna. Okay? So if you want to know God, come closer. We will show you God. You better show God, Nyankopon. How God looks like. How God is described in the scriptures. How God is standing in the threefold bending form, holding a flute, playing. That is how God looks like. Yeah, you draw Nyankopon black, white. God is white. God is old man. If you come, we will tell you that you better know how God is. God is the oldest of all, but is still youthful, very ever youthful. Onyini is still very ever youthful. That is how God is. If you want to know God, come closer. We will explain and we will tell you. And say, who you don't know, you want to know God. I will teach you. I will show you how God looks like. He's standing three-folding bending form, holding a flute and playing. That is the form of God. And in the Shastra, in the scriptures, it describes Nyankopon ne hunam diano eti say the clouds. It said the clouds, the blue black clouds. That is how God looks like. Nyankopon tie blue black. That is how God's body ne hunam diano eti. Blue black. That is how God looks like. You draw Nyankopon, so you have so much BS. So old man sitting on a chair. That means he's going to die. When you see old man, what do you think? He's going to die very soon. But when you read the scriptures, when you read Brahma Samhita, when you read the Srimad Bhagavatam, you understand and know how God looks like. He's ever youthful. God is ever youthful. He is not or you're very young and doesn't grow only. And because of that, that is why the Bible says that those who shall see God shall die. When you see God, you die. Not knowing, see, you can't say die. Death and just material death. Is material death. That means you lose all your material desire. All the desire for material things will die. That is why it says, the pure in heart, they shall see God. Those who are pure in heart, they shall see God. That shows that people who are pure, they have seen God before. So if you want to see God, come to our way. We will show you how God looks like. Bra. You better send Nyankopon tie. The oma draw na who no say Nyankopon no, and they just drawing. And he's just drawing. Come, we will show you how God looks like. And when you see God, please, one of the reasons is that when you see God, you lose material desire. So if you are ready to lose all your material desires, if you are ready that all the material desires you are hankering for, you want to live very high life, you want to live all those life. If you want to lose that kind of desires, if you want to kick them out, then come closer. We will show you God, so that you lose all those material desires. Because anybody who see God dies. Your material desire dies. Not say ubewu. Huh? It's a big statement. He said, those who see God shall die. No, die. No, and just say you die physically. You die. Your soul will die. No, you die spiritually. Your material desire. Those desires now, you lose taste of them. Because you have seen and tasted a higher taste. You have tasted a higher thing. You have seen a higher thing that you always want to see. You always want to be close to that person. You want to see God? Huh? Maybe sorry say you'll be into me. Even Moses, he saw the back of God. Huh? Moses, he saw the back of God. That means see, the scripture says that don't desire to see God. One of the things I want to tell you, don't desire to see God. Do something that God will be hankering to see you. That is the secret. Don't desire to see God, because if you desire, you cannot see Him. Do something that God Himself is desiring to see you. That is the secret. Okay? Yes, somebody said, how can I join your WhatsApp group, please? WhatsApp, no WhatsApp. Yes. Somebody say, can you explain Om in relation to God? Om, relation to God. So I've seen a lot of people using the Om sign. The Om is the first sound of creation. When it's a very deep things. According to the Bible, no Bible say Nyankopon ene enwini nipa, ebo nipa ene yese. If you read the Vedic literatures and I say the Vedas, it gives very deeper understanding how creation came about. In the science says that there was a being bang. There was a big explosion that everything started coming. No, and this if you read the Vedas, it say, okay, when God desired to create, God is enjoyer. Sometimes the way we limit God, sometimes the way we see God, sometimes the way we attribute God, we belittle the potency, we belittle God. Ye man Yankupon who say oya kwala bi kindergarten bia ono akotena ensu bia no a o yusu not ye enwene bibi. That is how we see God. God is above all these things. If God wants to create things, He Himself doesn't do it. Why? What came to our mind that we think like God is a childish person? Huh? Even our president, your president Odi or Ghana. So person or ya de constituency bia and I say region bia or no ankasa enkoye. Okay? God Himself doesn't go there and do it. God create or creative form and I say or personality be to be in charge of all those things. And the form of God that's creates. Okay? So there is one of form of the Lord is Gaboda Gashai Vishnu. It's the same form of the Lord, Gaboda Gashai Vishnu. He is He's lying on the Calcia Ocean. So through his navel, there's a personality came out called Lord Brahma. So this Lord Brahma is the engineer of this material world. He created everything. He is the engineer of the world. So this Lord Brahma is having 4 heads. That is why we have these 4 cardinal points: east, west, south, and north. This Lord Brahma is having 4 heads. 4 cardinal points, is coming from Lord Brahma's head. So when Lord Brahma came up from the lotus of the navel, from this great personality, Gabu Gadashai Vishnu, he was bewildered. He doesn't know anybody. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anybody around there. So he have to climb the lotus down. Still, when he came down, he did not see anybody. He went up. But he heard a sound. He heard a sound. Om tapas. Tapas. That means, say, the Om is not different from God. And this Om, the whole meaning is Omkara. That is another name of God, Omkara. In the Gita, Krishna says that among the syllables, I'm what? I'm Om. Krishna says, God says, among the syllables, I'm Omkara. So Om is not different from God. Some people will say omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. People can address it like that. But the deeper meaning is a name of God, Omkara. Okay? But in short pronunciation, I'm saying Om. Okay? It's Omkara. Somebody is also asking a question. I'm sitting. I've been trying to worship with the Hare Krishna, but it seems there is none in Turkey. Oh my God. Yes, we don't have some in Turkey. But you can still study, follow us on social media. We have a yes, there's programs there in Turkey because a Muslim country, so majority of the Muslim country, I am mostly, programs indoors. They have a specific place that they do their programs. And I will try and see if I can get somebody who is in Turkey, who can help you. Why? And I say you can contact us, and whenever we have our programs, you can also get more enlightened. Somebody is asking, yes, even the Bible talks about the omnipotent God, the omniscient God, and the omnipresent God. But that is not taught deeply in the churches. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Bafo Echampon. Yes. Omkara. Omkara, that's the name, the whole name of Omkara. It's a name of God, okay? Somebody said, okay, it is true that you speak the angels and to the angels. And can I also do that as well? Yes. Why not? Why can't you speak to angels? You can speak to angels. Yes. It's possible that you can speak to angels. Yes, it's possible. You can do it. You know the reason why we sometimes it becomes very difficult to get access to this kind of personalities, because sinful activities dominate us too much. The moment we become less sinless, we become less sin, our activities are more, we are focusing more on auspicious things, positive things, then good things will automatically, we will attract good things. So it's possible that you can connect with higher beings, higher personalities, when you allow yourselves. You can be able to. But sinful activities now dominating and too much. And we find it difficult to get connected to these personalities. Who is this? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Madam Nanekria Osebunsu. We are there to serve humanity. We are there to serve. And time? Yes. So, question if you have any question, you can ask. Anybody who wants some of our products, if you want any product, some of our products, contact the number on the screen. Nipano Ebeboa Ama Wonsa Aka any of our products. Your pendants, we have the single pendants, we have oils, all purpose oils, we have soaps, we have different herbal products. Yes, we have different herbal products. Also, infections, what is? Men products, products are a boa mutimi. Yes, we have low sperm count, sexual weakness, all those things. We have some of our products like that. Ubetimi enya ebeboa. Na meda obibiase say unya amre. In a nutshell, I spoke about be careful of what you don't know, because I've been seeing a lot of people are committing a lot of big problem for themselves, because you don't know the person maybe you are talking to on the social media. Maybe social media I a very common thing getting for any my form. I remember I'm seeing some videos I be mukra ADD and whom for atem ADD atem. I see all those things, and all those things they have repercussions. They say hinti duano beba the benam the sobebano only hinti duano ebeba, but anybody who becomes the access to those kind of impediments, becomes the access of those kind of problems, you will face the consequence. Say we should avoid ourselves from all those things. This group thing, majority of I want to just speak on this. I want to speak on this, please. Majority of people are asking me if I have any WhatsApp group, I have this group or that. Because me personally, I learn a lot. I have studied a lot and still learning. Okay? So I am in many groups. I am in many WhatsApp groups, many spiritual groups. Maybe the person in charge of the group, I know the person very closely. So people ask me of groups. I have seen majority of people who come on this platform, they are all in all those groups. They are in all those groups, but they still want another group again. So I feel I don't want to belong to any group. Okay? I have small group, and that group is okay for me. Okay? I want people to get access to me, because the more you get group, the more you get people, they think you are for them alone. Okay? The more you create a group, you have a group now, this and that. Obia didn't say you are for me alone, so you should only be for us. No. So I prefer to be there to speak, to share the knowledge to people. If you come to me, I speak with you, I share whatever I want to share with you, I give you advice, I encourage you, I guide you. That is all. I don't want to create group and I'm a group say and this group and this group. I don't want that. Okay? So I just want to be for everybody so that you can get access to me. I know how other groups are creating problems. Other groups they are creating problems because they feel say I belong to your group, so you are for me, and when I call you, you should pick my call. When I send you message, you should answer me. I don't want all those things. I want to be for everybody. You call me, I pick, I answer your calls, I answer your messages. Whatever knowledge you want to, any question you want to ask me, you send me on voice message, I reply you. That is how I want to relate with people, not a group. No. Okay? Till me that's say what I say. Me that say. Until say question be I want to say any thing is bothering your mind, you want to understand, you want to get more clarification, you can send me a voice note. You can send me a voice note. When I listen to them, I will answer you. Right. May that say. Thank you very much for your time. May that will be BRC. I have spent a lot of time here. I think it's getting to 1.5 hours. 1 hour 39 minutes I've spent with you. Thank you very much for accepting my message. Thank you very much for opening your mind, opening your eyes, opening your spiritual understanding, opening all those things to absorb all these things. Madam Muni Namase say Munyamre Emami. Networking in Nene very good, but you were able to stay with me. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you all. And I always pray for you. I pray for you. I always, ask God's favors in your life. Say, Bibia mobe bia no ebekoso. Na adibia yo how your obstacles bia ewo abrabo mu no. Nyankopon be yini ni na afi mu abrabo mu. Na watimi aboa mo na unyame som odo ene ahoma ene akoma pa mo man ewoma ye no omboa mo na bibia enkoso yi ema mo nyame nhira mo ni na nyame nka mo hu ni na wonyi mo free all obstacles mu na ade a mo hwehwe mo nsa enka nyame nhira mo. God bless you all. Have a wonderful and a blessed day. Eyanopa, eyewiyo, eyenumro, nyame nhira mo ni na